Assalamualaikum, and my name is Ahmad Muzamil, and I will start with a company introduction. JetBlue Airways Corporation is a low-cost airline based in the United States. It was founded in 1998 and began operation in 2000 with the aim of making air travel more affordable while improving the overall flying experience. Unlike many traditional low-cost airlines, JetBlue focused strongly on customer comfort and service quality. The airline offers more legroom, free in-flight entertainment, and a customer-oriented service approach. These features have helped JetBlue build a strong brand image and maintain customer loyalty. Over time, JetBlue has expanded its operation beyond domestic routes to serve destinations across the United States, Latin America, and the Caribbean. The company operates a modern and fuel-efficient fleet, which help improve operational efficiencies and control costs in a highly competitive airline industries. JetBlue also places great importance on its employees, believing that a key motivated workforce is a key to delivering consistent service quality. Despite challenges such as rising operational costs and environmental concerns, JetBlue continues to adapt its strategies to support sustainable growth and long-term competitiveness.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Sobihasi Swazir and I will be presenting business level strategy for JetBlue case. So for the JetBlue 2022 case, the business level strategy adopted by JetBlue is a hybrid strategy which combines low cost leadership and differentiation. So JetBlue competes by offering affordable airfares while at the same time providing a better service experience compared to typical low cost airlines. Examples of this differentiation include more legroom, free Wi-Fi, in-flight entertainment, and overall more comfortable flying experience. Through this hybrid approach, JetBlue aims to position itself between ultra low-cost carriers such as Spirit Airlines and full-service airlines like Delta and United. So the main motivation for JetBlue's hybrid business level strategy is to compete effectively in a highly competitive airline industry. And the airline industry consists of intense price competition from low-cost carriers and strong service competition from full-service airlines. And by adopting a hybrid strategy, JetBlue is able to attract both price-sensitive customers and comfort-seeking customers, and it allows to serve a wider market segment. And in addition, following the post-pandemic recovery in 2022, customer expectations for service quality has increased, and therefore JetBlue's strategy focuses on maintaining competitive prices while enhancing service quality, which helps the company differentiate itself and remain competitive in the market. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Isma Nordiana, and I will be continuing the presentation. I will be explaining why the outcomes of JetBlue's strategy in 2022 were not guaranteed, and how the industry lifecycle influenced its business level strategy. Although JetBlue has adopted a hybrid business level strategy that combined low cost and differentiation, the outcomes of this strategy were not guaranteed. In 2022, JetBlue has faced significant operational challenges, which is including staffing shortage, frequent flight delays, and cancellations. So these problems has weakened JetBlue's ability to consistently deliver its promised service quality, which directly affected the differentiation aspect of its strategy. At the same time, rising fuel and also labor costs has increased operating expenses. So this has made it more difficult for JetBlue to maintain competitive fares while also offering a higher service quality. So this also shows that even a well-designed business level strategy can be undermined by execution problem and external cost pressures that are beyond the management full control. To better understand why JetBlue faced these challenges, it is important for us to consider the industry life cycle during this period. In 2022, the airline industry was in the recovery to early growth stage following the COVID-19 pandemic. So during this stage, travel demand was increasing, competition among airlines are intensified, and customers began to demand better service quality. So this industry condition has strongly influenced JetBlue's choices of business level strategy. As the industry moved into the growth stage, cost efficiency became increasingly important for them, as airlines needed to remain price competitive while demand was also rising. At the same time, higher customer expectations supported JetBlue's differentiation strategy through improved comfort and also service offering. By combining low cost and also differentiation elements, JetBlue's hybrid strategy allowed the company to attract both price-sensitive and also comfort-seeking travelers, making it a suitable response to the competitive conditions of airline industry in 2022. However, as seen in JetBlue's 2022 performance, alignment with industry condition does not always guarantee success, especially when operational and cost challenges arises.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Abdul Hakim bin Abdul Rahim. Now, I will be discussing JetBlue's corporate level strategy in the 2022 case, focusing on the strategy type, the motivation behind the strategy, and why the outcomes are not guaranteed. JetBlue adopted related diversification at the corporate level. One strategy was merger and acquisition. Specifically, JetBlue's attempted acquisition of Spirit Airlines. Both companies operate in the same airline industry and at the same stage of the value chain, making this is a horizontal acquisition that allowed JetBlue to expand quickly. JetBlue also formed a strategic alliance known as the Northeast Alliance with the American Airlines. Through this alliance, JetBlue shared routes, resources, and schedules in the Northeast United States, strengthening its competitive position in a key region. In terms of motivation, the airline industry is highly competitive and mature, which limits opportunities for organic growth. JetBlue therefore needed faster expansion as internal growth is slow due to aircraft delivery delays, labor shortages, and airport slot constraints. Another motivation was to gain market power by improving access to airport slots, strengthening route dominance in key regions, and increasing bargaining power with airports and suppliers. However, the outcomes of this strategy are not guaranteed. One major risk is regulatory risk, and as regulators were concerned that the acquisition and alliance could reduce competition and lead to higher airfares for consumers. So if these strategies are blocked, JetBlue cannot achieve the expected benefits. Another risk is integration risk, as different in business models between JetBlue and Spirit may increase costs, reduce efficiency, and destroy expected synergies. In conclusion, while JetBlue's corporate level strategy aims to achieve growth and market power, regulatory and integration risks make the outcomes uncertain. And that's all wraps up my part. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Wamter Naki bin Wanzan Kamarudin, and I'll be continuing this slide under the corporate level strategy. So for number 4, we have the industry life cycle. So the US airline industry is mature. This means that it has high competition, low margins, and heavy regulation. So this means that JetBlue growth mainly comes through alliances, consolidation, and scale, and not through organic expansion. Next, we have the corporate growth mechanisms and value. Firstly, we have outsourcing. So JetBlue uses external partners for non-core activities. This translates with cost, efficiency, and operational flexibility during labor shortages. So secondly, we have the strategic alliance. So Northeast Alliance with American Airlines specifically. So this gives a value of access to routes and gates without full ownership. But the risk is that it creates this antitrust and dependency issues. So number 3, we have the merger and acquisitions. So JetBlue proposed acquisition of Spirit Airlines. This gives the value of rapid scale and market share growth. However, the risk is that it has the regulatory and integration challenges. Lastly, we have the internal development. So JetBlue expanded on the UK, Caribbean, and Latin America. So this creates a value of long-term growth and brand extension. However, the risk is that it has higher costs and operational strain for the company. So number 6, we have the future industry issues. So the first issues we have is strong regulatory scrutiny on mergers and alliances. Next, we have labor shortages and rising costs. Next, we have fuel price volatility. And lastly is growing competition from the LCCs and new entrants. For example, we have the Breeze. That's all from me. Thank you.
This Gantt chart shows our project timeline from week 4 to week 10. We start with group formation and background study, followed by data collection and online discussions. Review work is done in week 9, and we complete the project with a final slide submission in week 10. This plan of work shows how our group organize and complete the assignment. First, we form the group, select the topic, and assign roles to each members. Next, we collect information from reliable sources such as annual reports and company websites. After that, we prepare the company background and analyze the business level and corporate level strategies. Once all sections were complete, we reviewed our work together and made necessary improvements. Finally, we did our last check and submitted the assignment on time.